Everybody, so I just wanted to do a quick video on how to reconstitute your peptides when you get them in the mail, just in case you need a reminder or this is your first time doing it. So first of all, I have all of my supplies out there. I have my peptide here. This is my melanotan peptide. It's just a small one. I also have my bacteriostatic water right there, and it could come in a smaller vial. But this one, I just have a big one there. I have some alcohol. I have my syringe and my needle for drawing up the fluid. And then I also have my insulin needles for drawing up my peptide. Okay, so let's jump right into it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to refer to my paper that tells me exactly how much I need to reconstitute. And this tells me on here that I need to use 1 ml of bacteriostatic water to mix this up. So I'm going to come over here to my bacteriostatic water, always making sure my hands are washed and clean before this. I'm going to remove the lid. It's going to pop. I want to make sure it pops kind of easy so you don't pull off the metal part on there. If you do, it's not a big deal. The plunger can stay in. I'm going to take alcohol and I'm just going to clean the top of this for a few seconds just to make sure that there's no bacteria or anything on there, trying to keep it as clean and as sterile as possible. Obviously, we're not in a sterile environment, but you get the idea. Then I'm going to open up my syringe and my needle, and I'm going to attach the needle to the edge of the syringe just by twisting it away from me. And there we go, we have it. Big needle. Now, this end of the needle is going to go into the top, into the center of the reconstitution solution, or the bacteriostatic water. It goes right in like that. I'm going to flip the whole thing around. And then I'm going to pull down to how far I need. And I'm going to hold tension on the plunger, if you can see that, because these are vacuum seal containers or bottles. So if I let go, it's all going to come right back in there. So we are going to hold tension on there. And I know I need 1 ml. So I'm going to go past the 1 ml mark and back up until the bottom of the plunger is right on that line. I'm going to continue to hold tension and I'm going to pull the solution off of there. Just like that. I'm going to recap this and set it down. I'm going to come over here to my peptide. I'm going to remove the lid just like I did with the reconstitution bottle. Again, clean the top of it. And you will see on the peptide that there is also a little circle in the middle, and that's right where that needle is going to go. So I'm going to set this down. I'm going to put it right into the center of that hole, and it will just section itself down. I don't even have to press anything. So then I'm going to kind of swirl this around in my hands a little bit, let it sit there. You don't want to shake it vigorously. That could break down the peptide. You don't want to, try and put any more pressure or anything on it. Just let it kind of sit there and dissolve on its own. This one makes a couple of little bubbles. You can roll it between your hands or just let it sit there. Normally it only takes less than a minute. So then once I see all of the powder has dissolved into the solution, then I know it's ready to use. So then I'm going to grab my peptide insulin needle, remove the end, remove my lid, and then that will go right into the middle of my peptide. I'm going to flip it upside down and pull down on the plunger again and hold. I know that I need 10 units of this, so I'm going to pull past that and then push up so that there's no air in there. And then again, remove the peptide from the needle. And that's it. So once I've done my ejection, all of this goes into the refrigerator. My peptide as well as my bacteriostatic water goes into the refrigerator because I still have quite a bit left and I can use it on another peptide. If you're getting a smaller one, then you might just want to throw it away if there's hardly anything left on it. And yeah, that goes into the refrigerator. This goes into the refrigerator. I always encourage everybody to clean the top of their vial before they inject, just to keep things as clean and as sterile as possible. Even if you do that daily, it will help preserve the quality and the sterility of the peptide. But other than that, simple, easy. If you have any questions, just reach out.